You talked last week about silencing the crowd, and Arizona certainly did that a lot. Now you get Washington back home. You've played better on the road, though. Do you make anything of that, and how excited are you to be playing them at home this week?
Yeah, no, I don't make anything of that really. I think we've played some really good opponents at home, and that's just kind of the way it's gone for us this year. But we're excited to be back at home. I think that the fans and the students have something to be excited about, playing a pretty meaningful game against a really good opponent here in November, and so hopefully we'll get Reese rocking.
You mentioned it's a big game, obviously, but do you have to just not make it as big as some people might? Like, hey, one more step here, you guys are on a roll, and you can go do things if you win this. But if you don't win this one, it puts you in a tough spot. Do you just kind of focus this is just a regular game? How do you do that?
I mean, of course we're only focused on this game, but I think it's a big game. I think you got to kind of treat it like that. I think that this is the kind of spots you want to be in. You're an athlete, you're a ball player. You want to be in the big games, and it's no secret that this is a big game for us coming back at home against a good team, and the last month of the year. So I think we're excited.
He had a 43-yard pass to Josiah. I think it's about the first. I might be his first or second catch of the year. Do you ever think about if you could just get him going, what it does to the offense?
Yeah, he's a really good player. He's still young. He's got a lot of time left to keep growing and learning. But I mean, anytime we can get him going on the field, he's got like I said before, next level speed. He's really explosive, and so he made a really good play for us. I think it was 3rd and 8. We were only up one score, I think, and so to be able to make a play like that definitely got us going and kept the momentum rolling.
Having Jermar back in there, how much of a lift? Obviously, he gives you a big lift, but just having him and then AP back there, just how much better does that make you guys having those guys be able to rotate through? And
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. They're both really good players, and when you can have, two guys of that caliber in the same backfield, it definitely helps us a lot. We can kind of just keep pounding the rock. We don't have to, rely so heavily on the pass game or rely on just like one dimension that's working. I think that, with both of those guys, they both have their own little things that they're good at, and so our whole, run playbook's open, and it really opens up the pass game as well.
Hodges is certainly putting up huge numbers. I know he gets a lot of defensive attention every week. How's he doing it?
I mean, hard work. He put the work in to do it. All off season, we were always together, working on, different little intricacies of playing wide out, and that's why his routes are so good. They're so crisp, and that's why he gets open. So it's no secret, the success that he's having, and I'm happy for him.
Washington's given up some second half leads and things. Do you make anything of that? I know they were going up against two pretty good teams. Do you make anything of that? And maybe does that give you guys maybe a little bit of an edge or anything like going, hey, maybe they're susceptible to that if you guys do happen to fall behind?
I mean, I think that's the game of college football. It's a long game, and there's lots of momentum swings and shifts, and so I think that they're a really good team. I think that they've lost a couple games in a row, but I mean, against some darn good football teams, and they went toe-to-toe with them and could easily pulled both of those games out. And so I don't think that gives us an edge or is any knock on them in any regard. I think that they're playing well, and we're going to have to be ready for them. Good.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks,